I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Boy, all that like Keenan. Still got crack, they fiendin'. Flow still hot like Phoenix. Shine so bright, I'm gleaming. This off top, I'm tweaking. Fresh out the rat like Neiman. And I'm still tryna fight my demons. Cause we all gotta act like Tina. That's why I gotta ride with the Nina. Outside, it's a war going on. Make me put my hands on my head like the Macarena. They want you walking on board like Kima. And give an F to you like John Cena. Putting blood on the brand new Beamer. Tryna earn they stripes like Adidas. You get cold when you ride with the heater. It'll turn you to a dog like a Keto. And expose to a cat like a cheetah. They smoke my partner like reefer. Dímelo porque o no entiendo mi gente.
How we doing? How we doing? Happy Tuesday, everybody. If you're in the chat, say hello. I had a good Monday. Hopefully you guys, if you guys watched the stream yesterday, you should have had a good Monday. I told you straight up that my favorite play on the board was Duke. Everyone was against us last night, chat. I was a one-man army with the Duke Blue Devils. Everyone on Twitter, all of the fake sharps, they wanted to bet on NC State at home. And I told you guys and girls, I know we have some female viewers. Appreciate you. I told you I don't even know, was that last week? I think it was early last week. That court storming incident with Duke and Wake Forest woke this Duke team up. The Duke Blue Devils are legit. They are a very good team. I don't know if Duke's had a team this good in a while. Maybe since the Zion teams. I mean, I was never, or not the Zion teams considering he played 1 year, but maybe since the Zion team, I don't know if they've had a team this good. I like this Duke team a lot. They're up to 7th overall in KenPom. Stephanie, yeah, we got the Reds hat. Yeah, we'll I can't wait for baseball, Stephanie. I cannot wait. It's coming soon. End of the month. Mamba, what's up? All right, so guys, hear me out. Before we get into tonight, yesterday was a good day. Last Friday was a great day. Last Saturday was a great day. Sunday bad, Monday good. 3 out of 4 good days. I'm up a lot of units since March started, and we're going to keep it moving. I want to start this stream by telling you, if you're watching this stream now on replay, whatever, you need to go sign up at betkarma.com/pricing. You guys know I don't normally peddle this on the stream like this, but I'm telling you right now, you're missing out on money by not signing up. Last year, for March Madness, I did all of my March Madness bets 100% free in the Discord. And we absolutely smashed. Everyone made a ton of money, and then everyone signed up, and we smashed MLB. And a lot of those people still are subbed to the website 1 year later. So I'm telling you right now, go sign up, and you're gonna make your money back. If you sign up today for 1 month, that's gonna carry you through, the first few weeks of the NCAA tournament. You got all the conference tournaments coming up. And that also carries you through opening day, because opening day is March 28th, I think. And I was up 34 units on baseball last year. I can pull my record up later, but go sign up, make money. It'll pay off your sub, and then you'll get to have a lot of fun with us. So I'm going to say that. Ben buy crypto. Go sign up right now. All right. Enough said about that. I've said my piece. If you like money, go sign up. That's all I'm saying. We're going to dive in. We got some big games tonight. It's Tuesday. There's a decent NBA slate too. There's one play I like over there. I'll pull it up. We'll do that at the end of stream. But Mitchell, I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I told my friend to buy some Bitcoin, like, I don't even know. It was like 2 months ago. And that decision is looking good at the moment. I'm tapped in a little bit. All right, we got some big games tonight. And I need chat's help on one of these games. I need chat's help on one of these games. We have more conference tournaments. So after we go through today's slate, I'll pull up the conference tournament lines on FanDuel again. If you watched yesterday's stream, I mean, like there was some futures we took. I posted those in the Discord. I haven't taken anything since the ones I posted in the Discord, so I'll look more at the odds today. The Horizon League starts tonight, which is a fun league. I haven't taken anything there, so I don't know. Maybe we need to find a Horizon League team that we can take and root for. I mean, we took 2 teams in an ASUN and one of them lost last night. So that was just a waste of $25. Those bums, Florida Gulf Coast, absolute bums. So one of those is dead. So we might need to pick a Horizon League team since that starts tonight. We'll see. All right, let's dive in here. I don't really care about this game up here. I mean, I think UMass Lowell will win, but I don't care enough to lay that 4.5. Don't care enough to bet it. Don't care about this game. Holy Cross and Army. Army should win, but I mean, Army, if you've watched like any college basketball, Army is like, I couldn't fathom like betting my money on that team. They're just so bad. So pass. UNC versus Notre Dame. UNC should beat them by like 20. I don't know if they will, but they should. So if anything, I lean the UNC side of this, but I'm probably not playing anything there. Okay, this is the game I need chat's help on, and it's arguably the biggest game of the night. I mean, we got number 3 against number 12, huge Big Ten showdown, Purdue and Illinois. I don't think I'm going to bet this game. So I've kind of went back and forth on this. First look at it, I was like, okay, I'm going to like Purdue here if they're underdogs. I was like, Purdue as an underdog shouldn't be a thing. I'm going to like Purdue here. Then there was like a period of like 2 hours where I was like, I kind of like Illinois here. At home, Purdue's already clinched the Big Ten regular season. Illinois at home. It's senior night, all that good stuff. The crowd is going to be electric for this Illinois Purdue game. So then there was a period where, and then if you guys have followed along for the majority of the season, like I feel like usually the bets I've taken, like we would be on Illinois in that spot. So then there was a period where I was like, okay, I'm on Illinois. And then there was a period where I liked, if anything, I think I liked the over in this game. So if you isolate just defensive stats for this season, Purdue on KenPom is top like 25 in defensive efficiency as a team. But for the last like 5 or 6 games, they've been really, really bad on defense. They have not performed well defensively, and they've lost some road games. Like they lost to Ohio State on the road, the game after they fired their coach. So I just don't really know what to make of their defense right now. They just have not been playing very good. So Purdue's defense has fallen off. And then for the season, Illinois, they're outside the top 100 in defensive efficiency. And I mean, you can score on them all you want. So I think I kind of like the over here. I think there's going to be a lot of points scored. Purdue's team totals 81.5. The last 5 teams that have played Illinois have scored over 81.5. And then the 6th game that didn't, it was an 80-point game. So I kind of like Purdue over 81.5 points, but I kind of like the over in the game as a whole, because if Illinois is scoring a lot, obviously I think Purdue's going to be scoring a lot too. So I've been back and forth on the game. I don't think I'm going to play anything, but I think I lean over if anything. What are your guys' thoughts? Does anyone in chat have a take on this game? Because I don't know. I can't decide. I don't think Purdue should ever really be an underdog at this stage. But I understand it because, like I said, they've already clinched the Big Ten regular season. They're on the road. I mean, this is like max motivation for Illinois. I don't know. So I don't think I'm going to bet anything in the game. Everyone's going to want to talk about that game. I think I lean over, if anything, 163.5, which is a fat total. But given that recent Purdue defensive performance, and I mean, you can score on Illinois at will. So I think over, if anything, in that game. USF just is this team ever going to lose a game? I mean, I think they've won like 21 out of their last 22, and what are they working on like 14 in a row or something? I mean, this team just does not lose. So I tried to do the cheeky thing and fade them on Saturday. It did not work out. That was one of my only losing bets. I'm just staying away. I have no reason to bet on either side of that game. So pass for me there. Cleveland State should beat IUPUI by like 25. So I'm not going to bet this, but I'm fine laying that 16. Cleveland State is at home for this game, even though it's a tournament game. And Cleveland State has been very, very dependent on their home court for their shooting. They have not been a good shooting team and scoring team on the road. They've been very, very good at home, and they have clearly like the best player on the floor. Like I think Cleveland State should win this game by like 22. So I have no problems laying that 16. I'm just probably not going to do it, but that would be my lean in that game. Clemson should win, but I don't know. I don't love 9 points. It's like a weird number for me. I thought I would be on Georgia here, but I'm not. This is probably a stay away game for me. I like VCU here against Duquesne. Duquesne's been playing much better as of late, but VCU and Duquesne, they're similar styles of play and how they play, and their roster construction is very similar. It's just VCU is just a way better version of Duquesne, and they're at home where they've been really good. So I definitely lean towards VCU in this game. Queens versus Stetson, that's an ASUN tourney game. I mean, I think Stetson's live to win the whole tournament, so I would lean towards them. Queens had to play last night; they won. Now they're on the little back to back there, so I would lean Stetson. I also think it's a home game for Stetson. I'm pretty sure, like actually like at their home court, which I'm sure will help. Texas Tech, Oklahoma State. I am so sick of this Oklahoma State team. You could not pay me to bet on them. I mean, I understand betting on them at home, but I'm just so tired of betting on that team. So that's a pass for me. Keep me far away from Oklahoma State. North Florida, Austin P. The data here, like you can see, 80%. The public is on Austin P here, but that line moved a point towards North Florida. If you watched yesterday's stream, North Florida is one of the futures we took in the ASUN tourney for them to win the tournament. And obviously, if they're going to win this tournament, they have to win tonight. So I kind of like University of North Florida as an underdog here. Plus 130. I don't hate that since I think they can make some noise in the tournament. They obviously have to win this game. So getting them as an underdog, North Florida is interesting to me. Cincinnati, Oklahoma is a good game. But I mean, I despise the Cincinnati team. This Cincinnati team is one of the worst teams in all of college basketball to watch. They're so annoying. Their coach is annoying. All their players are annoying. I just don't. I don't want to bet on them. I would lean towards Cincinnati, if anything, but I just do not want to bet on that team. So pass. This is the big game of the night for me. Auburn should beat Missouri by 15 also, but big game of the night for me. Alabama, Florida, 9 o'clock. If you guys follow me on Twitter, I tweeted it on Saturday after Tennessee beat Alabama. Alabama does not beat good teams, and I view Florida as a above average good team. So the stat I tweeted on Saturday was that Alabama is 1-8 straight up against top 30 KenPom teams, with the one win being Auburn, who we went over it on stream yesterday. Auburn's pretty fraudulent. They have not beaten pretty much anybody good. So, you know, I take that one win against the top team with a grain of salt, given that one win is Auburn. But they have lost a ton of games against good teams. I do think Florida's a good team. They're not top 30 on KenPom, but they're 31st. So they're right on that cut line. They beat Florida earlier this season when they were at home, and it was in overtime. Like, I really think Florida probably should have won that game. So now we get Florida at home. Neither of these teams are live to win the SEC really at this point. So I don't think there's any added motivation to this game, other than it's just a game both teams want to win for NCAA seeding purposes. Both teams are firmly in the tournament field. But Florida's at home. I already saw they tweeted it's a sold-out crowd in Florida, and they should be motivated to win this game given that they lost to them in overtime in a game they should have won. So I really, really like Florida here. We took it at minus 114 in the Discord last night. It's minus 125 or something, minus 122. Let me see what it is on FanDuel. It's minus 125 on FanDuel. I think that's fine. I love Florida on the money line. I love them if you want to parlay them with something. That's my biggest conviction on the slate is I think Florida's going to win this game. So really, really like Florida tonight. Wake Forest should roll at home. That's what they do. They win at home. They lose on the road. Told you guys that on Saturday when we were on Virginia Tech and everyone else in the world was on Wake Forest. But Wake should do their thing at home here. St. John's DePaul, I have no interest in betting in this game, but St. John should roll. DePaul's horrible. Dayton St. Louis is a good game. Dayton, they're banged up and they have not been good on the road. We took Loyola Chicago against them. I think that was last Friday night. They're just not great on the road. So if anything, I mean, I think that 9 points is a little interesting. You can see Publix pretty firmly on Dayton here. Line moved down 8 point. So St. Louis plus 9 is a lean, but not on my official card. Kansas should roll at home. I don't hate like a Kansas and Florida parlay. I think that's like plus 105 on FanDuel. Don't hate that. And then the last two games of the night are both really good Mountain West teams. You guys know I love this conference. San Diego State, UNLV. UNLV has been red hot. Let me pull up their last couple games here. They're on a 4-game win streak, and they've won 9 of their last 10. So they've been really, really hot. Their one loss was a home loss to Nevada by just 3 points. So, man, I don't know. Typically, I lean towards the home team in these MWC games, but San Diego State is really good. They're really good, and they've been coming into form. So I don't know. I'm not going to play it. I don't think I would. If you forced me to bet it, I would bet San Diego State. I just think they're a better team, but I don't really want to go against UNLV. Is just red hot, so I really don't want to go against them. And then Nevada, Boise. I think Nevada. I think Nevada is the best team in the Mountain West, I think. Or the team I like the most. I think it's Nevada. But again, I prefer to bet on the home team. So I don't think I'll be betting Nevada here. KenPom has this as a 4-point win for Boise. The line's 5.5. 5.5 is like that's like an important number, I feel like. So I don't know. I mean, if you forced me to bet it, I'd probably pick Nevada, but I do think Boise probably wins a close game there. But I don't know. Nevada, I think Nevada's the best team in the Mountain West. So I don't really want to go on my way to bet against them. So those are two really good games at night. I just don't think I'll be betting them. For me, though, today, Florida, big spot. Love Florida tonight. Take them on the money line, parlay them up with whatever other team you want. But I'm all in on the Florida Gators tonight. All right, I'm going to pull up the conference tournaments here on FanDuel. Let me stop sharing this. And let's look at conference tournaments. So if you watched the stream yesterday, I'm not going to go back through, but we did take some spots yesterday. Big East, I'm going to save. Horizon League starts tonight, and we need a Horizon League team. I don't really like Oakland. Honestly, so I don't think I'm going to be on Oakland here. I mentioned Wright State yesterday. They were plus 300. Now they're down to plus 270. And then you have Youngstown State is the favorite. Green Bay is not healthy enough for me to consider them, so they're out. So I do think this is probably a 3-team race between these three. If there was one team outside those top 3 I'm interested in, it's probably Cleveland State, but they just have not shown it to me away from their home court enough for me to have confidence. 30-1 is a nice number, but I don't love it. So I do think it's a 3-team race, and I don't like Oakland really. So really it's a 2-team race. Now, the reason that Youngstown State I think has this advantage is because they're on the opposite side of the bracket as these two. I'm pretty sure. But this one also, I guess also Horizon League reseeds. So I guess the bracket doesn't mean anything. So I would have to dive back more into that to see who they would be playing. Whoever plays, presumably Green Bay wins. Whoever plays Green Bay in the semifinal probably has the advantage, like an easier path to the semifinal. Because I think Green Bay is a step behind all these 3 teams here. So whichever team is playing them in the semis or one of these other teams, I think would have the advantage, which I'm assuming is Oakland, considering it reseeds and Oakland won the regular season title. So I don't know. Maybe we should be on Oakland here. I don't know. I know that Dom, who does some content for Bet Karma, I know he's like a big Oakland guy. He bet them to win the regular season title at plus 900. I'm going to reach out to him and ask him his thoughts on this Horizon League tournament and ask him if he bet Oakland again. And if that's the case, I'll update in the Discord who I'm taking. But I want to take a team here since this starts tonight. And I guess if Oakland has the advantage to play Green Bay in the semifinal because it reseeds and they won the title, I guess I'd be interested in them. But I'm gonna reach out to Dom and see what he says. OVC already picked Northeast. We talked about that yesterday. MVC, I have not made any firm decisions on. I need to think about this more. I think it's probably a 3-team race here, and it's probably just Indiana State. But I need to look more into that. Definitely like Gonzaga and the WCC. I mean, they just beat the brakes off St. Mary's at St. Mary's the other night. And at the end of the day, like this tournament just runs through Gonzaga. I mean, for the last 20 years. I thought the Big Sky bracket was out, but I don't see the odds here yet. Maybe they'll post that tonight. This is a fun one. I'm going to save this to all the bigger conferences that don't start till like towards the weekend and like next week. I'm going to save. Dewan, what's up? I'm going to save those to talk about. But I definitely want to pick a Horizon League winner for tonight. I guess Oakland, but I'm going to reach out to Dom and see what he says. If you're in the chat, who do you like for Big East? I haven't looked at this yet. I have not made any decisions. I'm going to save it to break it down on stream, but just because it's up here on the screen, who do you guys like in this right here? Is there any team sticking out to you? I kind of like a couple of these longer odds, mainly here and here. Both of these teams need. First of all, Marquette takes a big hit because I don't even know if Kolik's going to play or what's going on with him. They said they'd reevaluate him after those last two regular season games. So I think that's up in the air. Like we don't even know if he's going to be playing or what his health is. Providence just not good enough top to bottom for me. And all these teams out here are just not good enough top to bottom for me. So I think you're looking at UConn, Creighton, who you guys know have a soft spot for. Marquette, unknown because we don't know about Kolik. And then St. John's, Villanova, Seton Hall. Seton Hall's a good team. So I could see maybe some interest in them. But the reason I'm saying these two here, I guess Seton Hall falls in this category as well. But these 3 teams right here, like absolutely need to win Big East tournament games to boast their resume to get in the actual tournament. Like Seton Hall, I do think is in based off their recent stretch of games. So even though they have worse odds, I think Seton Hall is like pretty comfortably right now in the NCAA tournament field. Villanova and St. John's are bubble teams, so they need wins. St. John's has the best college basketball coach of all time, so that's factoring in their favor. And then Villanova is a good team. Like I really can't figure out why they've played so bad this year, but like roster wise, they're a really good team. They're this Villanova team is 24th overall on KenPom, and they might not even make the NCAA tournament because of just how many losses they took early season. So you're telling me the 24th overall team on KenPom is playing complete back against the wall must-win games, and they're 20-1. Like, definitely interested. I'm interested in St. John's. I'm interested in Villanova, and maybe Seton Hall to a smaller extent. But I need to do a deeper dive into the Big East, and then we'll talk about the bigger tournaments like later on this week. But that's just like my early reaction to that without any research. This parlay boost builder is on FanDuel now. I have a play for that. It's plus 2,500. I'll post that in the Discord later tonight. For NBA, there was one play I like. I'll just pull it up on FanDuel since I have it up on the screen. But I do like the Denver Nuggets tonight at home. You guys know I love to bet Denver at home. I want to see what their first half line is. Uh, 5.5. I don't love that. If I could shop that around and find a 4.5 or a 5, I would be more inclined to take it. But I do like Denver here at home against Phoenix. Or what are they like? Do they have that like halftime, full-time thing? It's minus 180. I don't know. I don't love that. I don't know. Maybe Denver first half, but I do like the Nuggets tonight. So that's my NBA play. Overall, it was a pretty quick stream, but there was one college basketball spot I really, really liked tonight. You can go back and watch that. Obviously, from the Discord, you already know because I gave it out. But I'm going to be posting a parlay with that team as well. And then I'm going to do some more research tonight for these conference tourneys. I'm going to do articles for the bigger ones. Like Big East, I'll have an article for. Like ACC, Big Ten, Mountain West. I'll have articles for those, which are the ones that start later on. Speaking of Reds, Jesse Winker played. Yeah, I did see that, Dewan. I'm ready for baseball. I said it at the top of the stream, but we did so good betting on baseball last year, and it's just fun. Like I love football season. I love college basketball and college football, but when baseball season comes, like the weather starts getting better, like there's just nothing better. And like March Madness and baseball going on at the same time, it's just super fun. So I'm ready to bet on some baseball, but good luck with your bets tonight. Hopefully we make some money. Hopefully Florida clutches up. So that's my big spot tonight. I'll be live tomorrow, same time, same place, 3 p.m. Good luck with your wagers, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.